at the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers. We're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, go!
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19, Bronco 80.
Running back motions right. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready?
3rd and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? And we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, it went right through.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, is that you? Your problems are just not the same.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that makes it 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They'll give. It's ETN headed left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Back. 60 Vikings. 60. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Caught out left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Check. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Down. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's Johnson again. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Ready. 70 left. Hurt.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
Ready.
On the draw, this is Johnson. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
Viking 18.
On the ground again with Johnson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Ready? Ready, right?
Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Titans take over. He reports his 10th career INT.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, first and 10.
Ready?
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. The Titans are leading so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Ready?
We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. With a shotgun, it's Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
On the double.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain.
Ready?
And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's first and 10 again.
Come on. Set.
Now a give to Johnson, coming right. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
A give. This is Johnson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for. First down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Got it. Ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 19 Tigers. Ready?
They're going play action. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roger McCreary takes it away. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers, nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Go! Shot alert! Shot alert! Cougar 19! Hut, hut.
They'll try it left with Etienne. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
10 yards.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On the set.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Got it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
They go right back to Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and 10 from the 43.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers start to fight back for their first points in this game.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
And now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
17. Steelers 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
The running back gets it on the draw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Ward in the pistol. He's going deep this time. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. H.E. Cardinal. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Ward. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. First down now, ball at the 33.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
He'll work against the blitz. Puts everything he has under this one. This is caught inside the 15. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers reduce the lead to just 4.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 14.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. 19 Tiger.
Ward off the play fake. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to get a few here. Brock down at the 33-yard line.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Second down now. They need 7.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Putting a receiver in motion. The give here on second. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And it's a gain of 5 as we reached our 2-minute warning.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. 6. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
They get to Johnson to start this drive. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Here we go. Track. Tracking 18. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So second down coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
It's Johnson on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Get it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Steelers set to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
70 Lions.
First and 10 here. Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats. 6 Bronco. Go 6.
First down throw here for Ward. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. seat, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
They'll start the second half with Etienne. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready?
Johnson up the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pickup of 2 here. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
70, 18.
This time it's a passing play. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 35 out of that play. And the Steelers have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Here's Etienne on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
60 Eagles.
Complete right side to Washington. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Get it. Get it.
They'll toss it to Johnson. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make... Effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay,
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking right, then he finds him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
First and 10 at the
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Downfield to DK. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. There were 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Left thing, 19. Pass.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Ready. Six.
Pollard gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the tape, and he's ready to send this flying. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
After 11. 19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On 2nd down, it's Etienne. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost He busts those tackles.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
60. Get up. 19, Tiger, 19.
Back now, pressure coming. Dumps it off to his running back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
32-yard line.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Back at the 29-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
Okay, break.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
They're going to try and throw here. He put everything he's got behind it. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his first. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Man in motion here. On 1st down, they'll run. Still going inside the 35. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
A lot of times when we'll see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Quarterback run here. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
2. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. He's trying to push the field. It connects on the deep shot. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
Steelers 24.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Titans are able to cover off the kick. At the 20. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them out.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers 24.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Panther 60.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
19-18.
To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Go.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. Has the first and breaks through midfield. And he works this down to the 41. Forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Forced out to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. The tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down. Sticking to the air here. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking now from the gun. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That is once again incomplete. And consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the gap closes to 14 points.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans stretch their lead to 21.
48. Steelers 27.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready? Ready,
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now.
Go! Hut, hut.
They'll go play action. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, and how well the defense had that one covered.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Tag. Go!
They're going to try to throw for it. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run.
This side is out. To run it down. And to money down. I put money down. On all of us. On my people down. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, to the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I got your money up. Believe it or not, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They draw it up for him.
Come on.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Ready?
He's drawn up for him. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
you you